Hi guys, how are you doing today? I hope you're good. Things are weird and limbo-y in this part of the world. I felt a bit of an energy shift in the past couple of days as I've been off doing whatever. So thanks for, doing you in the meantime. I just am super curious about what this energy shift is, so I wanted to do a bit of a look at it. This is going to be the same format that this usually is, so I'll take a quick look or just speak very briefly about the moon transit that's happening right now, and then go into the current energies with the tarot, and then look a little bit more closely with pick a card, so specialized advice. I will have the timestamps for that down below as per usual. And do bear in mind, these are general readings, so, take what resonates, leave the rest, have fun. Have your coffee, water, tea, let's stay hydrated, because, it's no good fighting the powers that be if we're not hydrated and cute, Okay, cute. So guys, today the moon is currently, when this video goes up, the moon is going to be void in Capricorn. The moon moves into Aquarius this evening at about 10 to 9 EDT. I'm really excited about this moon transit. Actually, I've been feeling really super curious about what is going on in the collective, and I feel like this moon, when it moves into Aquarius, we're going to have a little bit more of a chance to look at what that is. We're going to have a little bit more of a an emotional blueprint that's going to probably come out a little bit more strongly for what we can be doing as the collective, for what those plans are. Aquarius is all about community in a way. It's all about making sure that there are spaces where everyone feels safe, where there can be fellowship, where people can come together and exchange ideas. Aquarius is very much about the rebel and the individual, but in such an elegant and misunderstood way a lot of the time. The way that the individual fits within the collective, so that each person has their own right to speak, to be heard. It's pretty cool when astrology lines up so closely with what's going on in our mundane reality. There was something I was gonna say. It'll come back, I'm sure. Let's just get right into the readings, guys. I'm going to invite you right now to call upon your spirit guides, call upon ancestors, call upon the spirit that guides you through all of your life's moves, that has brought you to this place, to this moment, to this video right now. Call upon their wisdom. Just ask my ancestors of love, light, and healing, and wisdom. May my readings be guided today. May we walk through the dark with the light in sight. May we all hear what we're meant to today. And may these readings resonate for who they're supposed to resonate. Nice. Cool, man. Dope. Alright, guys. What are the collective energies for today and tomorrow? So this is going to be for June 8th and 9th for this Aquarius moon transit. Alright, cool. We've got the Two of Wands reversed on the bottom of the deck, followed by the Tower and the Hanged Man. Yeah, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so that, uncertainty about the future piece that we're all kind of grooving with right now. This is it. This is questioning what our place in society is. Really sort of just watching the world burn, so very literally. And for some of us, and if this is you, this is my profound things, putting our bodies on the line, putting our lives on the line. The future really isn't super clear. It's not certain what will be happening just yet, but it's happening, goddammit. It is fucking happening. And we're all kind of suspended in, I talked a lot about this in the last video that I did, about this Neptunian sort of confusion energy piece, where things are really good on a soul spirit level, but on a mundane reality level, things are really challenging. With this Aquarius moon as well, I'm really hoping that, with the miscommunication that's happening with the Mars in Pisces, and with sort of like Neptune just squaring up to everyone, literally everyone. It's just going to be a little bit of getting your information from sources that are like people who are actually doing it, like people who are on the front lines. Yeah. All right. So we have Strength reversed. We have the 8 of Wands reversed. We have the 10 of Wands. We have the 5 and 7 of Swords. Somebody's getting away with something here. Somebody's walking away. Somebody is walking the heck away. Like, are you getting away from something? Or are you moving towards something? No, that's the question. Okay, my hair's just too much right now. Sorry, Leo. What's up? Okay, so Strength reversed. Self-esteem is going to be part of this transition in some way for us, for some of us. This is also going to be calling on our inner strength in a way that will carry us away. I think like taking that self-responsibility piece is like really, that's what it is. It's taking like your self-esteem as your responsibility is really what this is saying to me. This is just so very, it's like, This is interesting. It's like the progress that we're all kind of craving is being halted because of the allocation of strength, of like the wild sides of ourselves versus, I don't know what you would call it necessarily, but like the higher self. Like just there's some sort of an imbalance there that we're not really allowing ourselves to leap into. It feels like there's a little bit of a split here too. I mean, Gemini season, duality. But there's definitely a split in ourselves here. Like we're definitely wanting to go and jump and trust. But I feel like there's like this kind of like voice that's like, but you can't do that. You can't walk away from these people. You can't walk away from your old belief systems. You can't watch the world burn. You can't do this. You can't do that. Whereas like there's, wisdom from other places that you are saying something that's completely different. We have the Chariot. So this is going to be talking about karma, guys. This is going to be talking about life paths. I always think of with this card, like you cannot control or choose your karma or your life path, but you can get on top of it and just ride up into the sunset. I think I say that every single time I see this card because I just love it so much. Such a good turn of phrase. Okay, so that's that for the general energy. We're doing some leaping and jumping and world burning already and just good. All right. Let's take a look at where our higher selves are guiding us. That is going to be the format for these readings. So guys, if you don't want to watch all three, timestamps are for you down below in the description box. I do, of course, recommend watching all three because there is oftentimes a little bit of an overflow, an overlap, and it's just kind of fun. But if you don't, whatever, do you. Okay, let's get the messages from where our higher selves are taking us right now. Collective messages, please. We got 1, we got 2, we got 3. All right. Let's have a sip, babes. Tea just tastes better when it's in something that someone made with love, I think. That's my theory. Okay, bottom of the deck. So the energy for all of these readings is Death and the 5 and 6 of Cups, followed by the Fool. So guys, there's going to be something that we're having to be releasing. There is a lot of grief with this, but this is like shedding of an ego. This is like returning of something that is just so unhealthy and so toxic, so you can return to innocence. There might be like an impulse with, hello, yes, go anywhere, it's fine. With these guys, there might be like a bit of an impulse to just like leap everywhere and go everywhere and do all of the wonderful things, which is there. It's just there. Just be aware that it's there. But I do, with these 3 players, really see it's real important to get into this juicy feeling of like what is ending, and really being able to articulate, like being able to honor that for yourself in a way, like getting out of your own giving yourself the space to be slow. Give yourself room to be sad. It's a really good idea to ask yourself today, like, am I giving myself the correct amount of time to grieve, to be sad, to look at myself in the mirror and just grieve for who that person that you may never get to be is. And you may know all of the reasons why that is not for you, but today, your only work is to give that space to yourself. Let it go. Let it end. Let it die. And do, return to innocence. It's pretty potent message already with that. Crazy stuff going on. Okay. Card number 1. This is going to be you. For you, we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. All right. Queen of Pentacles. You might be dealing with a Taurus specifically, or a Capricorn, or a Virgo. Not a Virgo. I don't know, sorry. I don't make rules up, I just deliver them. Yeah, maybe like a Taurus. This might be looking at what is going on in your 2nd house astrologically in your birth chart. This might be looking at what's going on in your home as well. This might be looking at what your finances are, like what's like abundantly stable for you, or like what is nourishing you, pantry, your emotional pantry as much as your literal pantry, your spiritual pantry. Might be feeling a little bit lean right now. Might be feeling a little bit depleted. Might be feeling a little bit boundaryless in a way. Why is this Queen of Pentacles here for the daily? Got the 4 of Pentacles reversed, Page of Cups reversed, King of Wands reversed. What are you doing here? And the 6 of Cups for you. Okay. So all of that emphatic nodding was really because the 4 of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, both reversed, are really just kind of talking about the emotional overrun that kind of sometimes happens when we're in transitions, and it's like quite easy to lose sight of what other people's needs are when we're feeling super protective of ourselves, which is kind of why this guy is here. And you might be, and if this isn't you who's having like this sort of like explosion of like outward emotional stuff, you might be dealing with someone who is trying to have some like authority over you, or like manipulate a power play, over you in some way, or trying to just like kind of not be cute, like just trying to. This could manifest as like someone who's trying to be more, like trying to be more in control externally, like than they feel they are internally. Yeah. So there might be some of that happening for you guys. Let's get one more card. Just like, what's the fucking advice there? We've got the 7 of Swords Okay, so if this is you guys dealing with this person who's doing like the power play E stuff, the Seven of Swords is just like, don't even engage, like just walk away. Just kind of, for you today, learn how to think like a criminal, you know, just be kind of aware of people's like wily tricks, and that not everybody is going to be playing on the same field. Like there are definitely people who are going to be trying to undercut you or trying to, you know, manipulate you in some way. If this is you who is feeling really like emotionally all over the place, this is like your cue to like go do what I just did and like run to the woods and really try to like just again like just don't engage as much as is possible for you guys today. Cool, man, sweet. I hope that resonates. I'm gonna have a sip of my tea and we're gonna go on to card number 2. Okay, card number 2, we have Temperance reversed for you. So might be dealing with a Sagittarius today. This might be dealing with your 9th house. You might be dealing with philosophies in some way, your guiding philosophies, philosophies of your culture. And like, what I like about Temperance is like there's 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the land. And I feel like this is going to be you today. Kind of checking out the longevity of something. Why is this Temperance here? Okay, we've got the High Priestess reversed for you, we've got the 3 of Swords for you, and we've got the 7 of Pentacles reversed for you. Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so let's just like have a look. I see self-doubt here as well. That stability piece that we were just mentioning, I feel like with the longevity of something, you're going to be looking at what your options are in a way. You're going to be, there's like so much heartache. Like the 3 of Swords is like, there's some sort of new thing that is piercing into your heart space consciousness that is, I feel like, affecting in some way the way you rely on your intuition. Like you might be questioning what those philosophies are for you in some way because something has moved you. Something has very, very deeply moved you. Something is affecting you. Something is getting to your core, your guiding beliefs. You might be taking a look at history as well today. Might be just, I feel like with this philosophy piece, there might be like there might be some information that's coming across your awareness through someone else, I'm hearing, that was previously hidden, some like hidden information about some sort of history, some personal history for you, I'm hearing. And I feel like those things have moved you very deeply, and it's very much making you question. Question. You have questions now. Let's clarify. How does card 2, Babes, work with this energy? Interesting. 8 of Cups reversed. So your response to this whole like heart achy, not fun stuff, it might be to like walk away from it and just kind of like, your mentality feels like it might be in this place where it's like, well, I can always just start over tomorrow. And I have to say, you're not wrong. But you run the risk of missing the whole point if you do that. You run the risk of not getting as rich of experience or as rich of a clarity as you could have from this. There's definitely, I get the sense for you today, whatever you choose, just being aware that whatever you turn your back on has more to teach you. There's more there. That secret information that's coming out, explore it as much as you can and let it move you. And don't walk away from it just yet. It's not time. I'm listening. It's not time to turn away from it yet. You're not done. You're not done. Okay. I hope that helps. Okay. Take a sip of your stuff. One day I'm gonna do like a video blog about the herbs that I love, and maybe like herbs for shock and stress and stuff, because as a herbalist, that's like my thing. I just have to say, like, when a herb is right for you, you can feel it. It's like as soon as it hits you, you're like, it's great. Like, it could be a digestive herb and it turns into something that like helps heal your mental state, which is the magic of plant medicine. Okay, we were doing card number 3. Today for you, card number 3, we have the 9 of Pentacles reversed. All right, sweet. You're looking at the ground in which you stand, card number 3. You're looking at the dignity that has been withheld from you. Whether that's by yourself, by not believing that you had the right to speak, or by being actively spoken down to by other people. Today, that is... we do have one that jumped out, but I'm still getting stuff from this one, so we'll get there when we get there. I'm getting like a little bird told you something. I heard it from a little bird. Yeah, you're very much looking at the dignity that is... There's a vitality piece here. I can feel this energy flowing through me. It's like as soon as you accept your intrinsic dignity, it like, you know, it's like it brings the blush back into your cheeks. It brings the fire back into your belly. It ignites the fire in your loins, which is like such a disgusting turn of phrase, but it just came to me. So wow, that is beautiful. Got the 3 of Cups. You're finding your people. Your people are speaking life and truth and love into you right now. It's so clear. It's like you are finally, and it's like finally too. You're finally finding your people, and you're finally being spoken love into you. There are people who are in your life who are trying to communicate love and life into you. And there's a bit of hesitation on your part, I feel like this goes against what you have believed about yourself for quite some time. This goes against who you have been told you are. So you'll believe it when you believe it. You know, you will believe what your people, your beloved people are telling you when you believe it. So it's like that Lizzo song, or that Lizzo quote where she's like, if you can love me, you can love yourself. It's kind of bad bitch energy when you embrace it. Let's clarify just one more beat, because that feels... wow. It's a really beautiful, relaxing energy to read. So thank you for allowing me to channel that for you. It's absolute Oh, wow. Let's clarify one more. We've got the Page of Pentacles reversed and the Eight of Wands. Great news for you. Baby, my sweet loves, when you are able to finally hear what these people are saying to you, you know, somebody says something to you for long enough, you will believe it. Today, when you learn to articulate the dialogues that you've been told up until this time, and when you learn to really, really revamp your self-esteem, revamp your dignity, you know, really truly believe that you deserve good shit, man, do you ever go through a rapid change, baby. Like, whoo! It's amazing. You're like off like a shot. And you're off changing other people's lives. Because guess what? Once you're able to identify those things in yourself, you're going to want to share it. You're going to want to like go out there and make other people feel amazing. God, wow. I kind of can't stop smiling, and I kind of don't want to like wrap it up because it's so like, it's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. And so are you. You deserve to know that. Okay. I'm going to wrap it up. This is already 26 minutes long. So let's have one card of guidance for all y'all. If you're still here, this is the last look. We've got the Ace of Wands, King of Swords reversed, and the Four of Cups reversed, and the Moon on the bottom of the deck. All right, this is like what it was on the 6-6 portal. So cast off illusions, cast off, you know, the uncertainty, cast off the lack of clarity, cast off the lies. For some of you, this will be the lies. And if you had your personal reading, then you will know what those lies are for you specifically. And get going. Get going. Get moving. Get going. Get doing. Get living. It's all there for you. Okay. So much love for you guys. I really hope that this resonated. This was a very beautiful couple of days that we're going to be having, so enjoy it. And I will see you very soon.